Hello everyone, my name is Arianna Brina. I'm an InsurTech expert at EIOPA, and today we're going to go through how to approach a SupTech project and highlight the attention point the supervisor should consider to ensure the success of the project. Starting from the bottom-up approach of the assessment of the supervisory needs, the information can have a different nature and can come from a combination of different factors like the conduct and the prudential risk assessment, the situation of the sector itself, and the data analysis and the data capabilities of the organization. So in this case, and depending on the level of accessibility of the data, supervisor can face three different scenarios. First scenario is when the data are not structured, are not standardized, and are not collected by the organization. This is the case where there are no regulatory requirements nor disclosure requirements, and let's say the organization wants to do some type of social media monitoring. In this case, technology like natural language processes, web scraping, or referring to third-party data providers can be leveraged. The second scenario is when the data are somehow standardized but are not collected by the organization. In this case, technologies like API can help supervisor to have a more automated data collection. The last case is when the supervisor do have a lot of information at their disposal, and those data can be of a different natures. So machine learning and predictive analytics in this case can help supervisor to be more proactive in their activities. So after this first analysis is done, it can appear that different stages of the supervisory processes can benefit of some time of technological advancement. Nevertheless, resources are limited, so it's important to have a prioritization process to understand which solution should be tackled first. In this case, then, it's important to understand which is the value added of the particular data that wanted to be used, and which technology should be leveraged in this case. And this is mainly for two reasons. First is to gain executive support, and second is to be sure that the technology is serving the business. And this is important because it's often easy to concentrate on how to make the technology work for the business, but it should really be the other way around. So in this case, then, it's time to design the process. So identify the data journey from the data collection through the data management and the data analysis. In this case, the questions that supervisors and the project manager can ask themselves is, on the data collection phase, how are the data made available? How easy is to collect the data? And how easy is to repeat the data collection later on? In relation to the data management, then issues like, is the IT infrastructure strong enough to receive this new data? How the data should be stored? These are the key points that should be discussed in the design of the process. And later on the data analysis and data visualization, it's important to understand what are the needs of the supervisor, so how can data be visualized in a better way, and how they are matching and linking with the data lake that it's already available at the organization. So when the design is then finished, it's important to have a dry run of the solution. So the business concept of phase small and phase fast can really be applied in the SupTech context as well, as it's important to try on the solution on a smaller case to understand the pain point of the technology, how the technology is reacting to the real data, how long each and every phase of the solution takes to have a better project planning, and overall to understand the feasibility of the project.